Good afternoon to all you Rent-A-Daughter caregivers out there. Welcome to another edition of the Rob and Jean Show. I promised you we would come to you via video this week, and here we are. We are here to pass along a few announcements, and in addition, we want to explain to you some of the new PPE, personal protective equipment, that we have in the office that we would like to make available to you if you would like to use this. I'm going to explain the K95 masks that we have, and Rob is going to talk about the use of face shields. So if you so choose to use these pieces of protective equipment, you can come into the office. We have in bags already set for you. We have the K95 mask. We deliver it to you in this nice bag, and it can be used when you are with your clients. Let me just say that it adds an additional layer of protection from up from the cloth masks that many of us wear. It's kind of on the same par as surgical masks. And so we would have this for you. I'm not going to put it on, but I will show you. I find that it's very comfortable to wear. When you are through with your shift, you can put it back in the paper bag that we've provided. Jennifer wanted me to make sure to tell you that it does not go in the Ziploc bag because that is non-breathable material and it needs to go into something that's breathable. So you can reuse it, just put it in the bag, and you can either leave it there with your name on the bag if there is room for that to happen, or you can keep it with you and bring it when you return to your next client. Anything else about the K95 masks? They have just a little bit better of a filtration system, so that's why we want you to have every advantage, and this additional layer of protection will give you that. So, Rob,
So yeah, that's good. I'm going to talk a bit about the face shield. Now, we all know, I think, from everything we've heard, is that we should be wearing face masks out in public and when you're with other people. It's required when you're working for Rent-A-Daughter with your clients. So you should be wearing this mask all the time. Face masks are primarily designed to protect your client from you. Secondarily, in a probably not as significant a way, it will protect you from your client as far as breathing. However, in protecting yourself from your client, the face shield that we have in this bag is really going to add the protection that you need to protect your eyes from any type of droplets or transmission. And the face shield has the foam pad that goes around your forehead and then the elastic band around the back of your head. This is not a substitute for the face mask. Face mask needs to always be used. The face shield is added protection for your eyes. So it's in conjunction, so don't get that confused. So on the face shield that you're going to get, there is a protective covering that you will peel off before you use it. And then this again is yours to be kept and to be reused. It can be cleaned when it gets dirty, The sheet that you're going to get will give you instructions on how to clean it. But these are definitely reusable. We would suggest that you can certainly use it whenever you feel you need to. But if you're within, you would then use it within 6 feet of the client. Mm-hmm. And if your client is coughing or sneezing, we would recommend you using this for sure. Or if your client is using a nebulizer. So those would be times when we would definitely suggest that you wear this.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
I did receive a question from a caregiver about, do we require our clients to wear protective equipment? No, the answer to that is no, we do not require them to. They are in their own homes or their own places of residence. It is their choice. It's part of the reason that we encourage you to use these additional layers of protection, because we cannot force them to. In addition, it's not always real practical for an elderly person to put a mask on and to be able to function. We can do that easier, and so that's why we would encourage the use of the K95 in addition with the shield, if you are particularly concerned about a certain client.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So with that, we have these available for you. Please come on into the office and pick them up if you so desire. Remember that your face masks that you're using, the cloth ones, are fine, but if you want added protection, we have these as well.
Yes. So I think that's all about this PPE that we have, correct? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We do have, or I have a couple of announcements. Got to put my glasses on to see and make sure I do this correctly. One of the things we just want to say to you is thank you for the ways that you have been so conscientious in wearing your equipment and staying safe for yourself as well as for your client. We appreciate that. We want to encourage you to continue. We're still in the thick of this, and we want to do our part to stop this spread. I would also encourage you to be particularly cautious in terms of what you do outside of work. If you are primarily exposed to a case of COVID, you will need to be removed from your schedule for Rent-A-Daughter, and we don't want that to happen for your sake, for your client's sake. So we thank you, and we just encourage you to continue to be conscientious. The other announcements are on a lighter note. You will be receiving next Tuesday, November 10th, from Energage, a survey to fill out. You've seen these before in previous years, but they have been in paper form. You've gotten them through the snail mail. This year they will be sent to you electronically. So please pay attention to that. We'd appreciate if you would respond to that. Just an FYI.
These are the ones that relate to the top
dog.
Dog.
They relate to the top dog. The other thing to remember is this is not the same as the home care pulse surveys, satisfaction surveys that we're also doing. We really appreciate your input in that. And as you know, we were the beneficiaries of the Best of Awards for both employer and provider. So thank you for responding to those and for your kind words. And then the final announcement, let me see, is that Thursday, December 3rd, is our annual Rent-A-Daughter Christmas party. We will not be getting all decked out and meeting at St. Anne's in that beautiful room this year. We wish we could, but due to circumstances, it's impossible. So we have been planning and thinking and doing all sorts of work here in our office because we want to still provide a chance for a celebration. This is a pivotal time in our Christian year, when we celebrate the birth of Jesus, and so we don't want to miss it. We would invite you to drive by Bethlehem that night. In our parking lot in the back, remember where you picked up your lunches. We encourage you to come through in your car, and we will provide more details as we get closer, but you'll be able to hear the heavenly host singing. You will be able to bow down and worship Jesus in the arms of Mary, and it will be a wonderful experience and a way to really start off your celebration on solid ground. We are praying it would be a nice mild evening with just some really soft snow falling, and you'd be able to park your car or drive through or put your mask on and come and walk through and just enjoy Bethlehem. So I hope and pray that you can put that on your schedule for that night. And if we can help at all with your work schedule, we're willing to do that, so you can take an hour or so to come this way. You'll just have to let us know. So with that,
I think that covers it.
I think we sign off from here.
Yep.
Again, thankful for who you are and what you do. You guys are amazing, and
Yeah.
we're grateful.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.